This is not lobster tail. It's shrimp, and it's the biggest I've ever seen in my life. Shrimp this big is gonna need some big flavor, so let's get cooking. So for this recipe, I'm thinking some citrus, a little bit of garlic, scratch that, a whole lot of garlic, some peppers to bring up the heat, and with shrimp this massive, you know we gotta grill them, so let's get started.
All right, so the first thing that we're gonna do is chop up some cilantro. Just loosely chop it up, it doesn't need to be anything too fine. We're looking at about a half a cup to 3/4 of a cup. Next, you're gonna take about 2 to 4 garlic cloves, depending on how big they are. As you can see, mine are massive. So I only use 2, but these probably equal about 4 or 5 in the normal garlic world. Also, if you want to tone down the garlicky flavor, go right ahead. But I really want the garlic flavor to come through, and since we're using lemon, this is going to be a fast marinade, so I really want those flavors to come through. Next, I took some Serrano peppers from my garden. I went ahead and picked some red ones as well. The red color means they've started to ripen already. Sometimes the heat will mellow out a little bit, but as you can see, I'm leaving the seeds in, so I'm not shying away from the heat. I'm just using the red for the color. So it makes these shrimp look vibrant and beautiful. Next, we're gonna add about a half a cup of olive oil. Squeeze out the juice from 1 lemon. I'm squeezing the lemon juice into my hand to strain out any seeds. And then we're gonna do the same thing with a lime. Then we're gonna season this with a little sea salt, some fresh cracked black pepper, and a little bit of smoked paprika. Stir it all up and set aside. And as always, if you need the exact measurements and cook times, I'll have those in a link down in the description. We're gonna butterfly these shrimp for 2 reasons. Number 1, I want these to cook evenly so that they don't become too tough. By butterflying it, it's gonna cook nice and evenly throughout. And letter B, by butterflying the shrimp, we're allowing that marinade to evenly coat the flesh. Once that's done, we're gonna throw it into a large bowl with about half of this marinade. We're gonna save the rest for when it comes time to grill. Give it a quick stir so that everything's evenly coated. And we're gonna let this sit in the fridge for about 20 to 30 minutes. All right, so now that it's been about 30 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and put these on a preheated grill. We're gonna do this over high heat so the shrimp gets a nice sear on it. And while those are cooking, I'm also gonna grill up some asparagus that has been tossed in some olive oil and salt and pepper. This is a great side to make with this dish. They're both really fresh ingredients that I love, and they're gonna come off the grill in about the same amount of time. And while we're watching this cook, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell for notifications because I have new recipes going up live every week that I don't want you to miss out on. We're gonna baste it with that marinade about every 2 minutes, and it should come off in about 10 minutes. You'll know when it's done when the flesh is opaque all the way through. So I quickly put some couscous on a pan that I picked up from the store. It's the food so nice they named it twice, so I figured it would just go perfectly with this dish. It came together in like 5 minutes. It's one of those instant boxes that you get from the store. It's nothing special, but it's a quick and easy way to get everything thrown together and have a really nice meal put on the table on the weeknight. And optionally, if you like, add a little bit more of that marinade right on top of the shrimp over the dish and tie it all together.
All right, let's take a bite. It's spicy. Got good heat. Woo! That is pretty spicy. It's good. It's spicy. It's garlicky. You get a little bit of that citrus notes. I mean, if you're doing shrimp this big, I don't think you can just do a little bit of lemon and pepper. I mean, it's tender too. I think that's the key is you do want to get a good sear to this, but you don't want to hit it too hot with the heat because it's just going to dry it out and make it really tough to eat. I mean, you can't beat it. It's colossal shrimp. It's just as good as lobster. Depending on where you're at, it's cheaper than a lobster. Give this a shot, even if you're not using shrimp this big. This marinade that we made has got all the flavor, so it's really gonna go good on anything. All right, everyone, that's it for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed the recipe. Be sure to leave a like and a comment. And if you're not already a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications, and we'll see you next week.